Hello, this is Ancient Gamer 1, and I'm going to play the game Tomb Raider 2. Now, a friend of mine, well, I don't really know him, he convinced me about the existence of further Tomb Raider 2 levels and taught me how to use the save function. Well, that dinosaur is just ramming its head against the wall in shame. And as a evaluation of my own inner strength and my moral integrity, I decided to play Tomb Raider 2 from start to finish. Also as a challenge to the higher power. And if you've seen Tomb Raider 2 before, you might notice this level is a bit different than usual, and that's because I'm playing my own modified version. I do take pride in my designer skills, and you know, I don't mean to sound smug or anything, but I do think it's much better than the original. Because many people played the original version, but I am the only one who played this exact version, so I'm unique in that aspect. And I developed my own plot as well. It's more of a sci-fi plot than the original. Here I have, in this level I eat, instead of medipacks, I eat spiders, which makes more sense because spiders are easier to find here. This is my flare, shotgun, pistols. In this plot that I made, something known as the string theory phase has begun in the universe. Basically mashing and mixing dimensions together, expanding quantum particles, making everything look a bit different. And the Chinese mythology have actually prophesized about this event. There's flying spiders here, so you have to be a bit careful. And since the Chinese have prophesied about this mythology, I decided, well, Lara Croft decided that it's best to go to the Great Wall of China and go to a room that was enclosed for thousands of years and see if there's any way to fix this. These spiders are a bitch to kill, they're pretty tough. Probably just immortal, so I'll leave them there. Okay, so there's a key here I need to find. And also time has also intersected, so there's dinosaurs here, for example. Well, this one is already dead for some reason. I'll just avoid killing the spiders because they're obviously immortal. I can still hear dinosaurs stepping somewhere. So I need to use this dinosaur to insert the key, which is a flare. Looks a bit like a crayon. Okay, so I enter this place. There's some crows here, but they don't seem to want to do any harm. So basically, as you know, in the framework in which the point-like particles of particle physics are replaced by one-dimensional objects called strings, life becomes very crooked and sort of it just induces a very this is my rusty key. It induces a very strong nuclear force between the bosonic string theory and the superstring theory, which I think we'd all be better off without, but you know, there's not much I can do. Here we have the dead guy. Then I need to move this dinosaur out of the way by pushing back, and he moves forward, which might seem a little strange, but that's how things work when dimensions intersect, apparently. Then we have to go through the water into the vacuum plane. Basically, we found a dimensional shortcut that leads us into the sky. Oh shit. Should probably eat a spider because I'm losing health for some reason. Alright, those are spikes. Okay, how should I avoid that? Should I just run? No. The helicopters, I guess, completely destroy my limbs. I could try passing through really slowly. It starts spinning just when I'm in contact with them. Okay. Here we have pelvic area, Lara's pelvic area. Okay, this part is especially tricky because the dimensions intersect in such a way that you're not really sure what is what, which paths you can actually go through. Like for example here, I died just by something invisible. Okay, I fixed the problem. The problem was that the spikes became basically all-encompassing, like an ocean. Here instead of walls we have helicopters closing in on you, which I almost escaped from, but I didn't. You know what? I'm not gonna pick up that ammo. Fuck that. Way too dangerous. Okay. Now this might be a problem. That wait, maybe I can walk through them. Yeah. The helicopters are okay. They don't slice off your legs if you just walk through them really slowly, which is good. As you might notice, the walls are an endless stream of mirrored water, which is pretty cool. Okay, we have the green secret here, which we need to pick up quickly before the fucking helicopters devour us, which I wasn't able to do, but oh, I'm actually able to just run through them. Come on. Yes, I did it. I was able to run through without... Okay, I fixed the problem by replacing the spiky walls, or in this case the helicopters, with tigers. Since tigers are much smaller, they take a longer time to get you. There we go. Now we need to get here and let the... Damn it. Okay, I fixed this problem as well by replacing the collapsible floors with spiders, which are easier to fall through. Okay. I just need to fall through this. Oh, the spider ran away. Okay, now I'm gonna grab this medipack. Some more crows there, which are as good as dead, so I won't even bother trying to kill them because they're just pathetic. Now this is where I find the golden secret. A lot of you should know, people who watched my previous Tomb Raider video should know about this, as well as any decent Tomb Raider 2 gamer. And I'm gonna go down the ladder here. I'm using a sort of technique where I jump down and then grab onto the ledge again. Oh shit, there's another tiger here. Oh no, it's dead. It just looks like it's alive. Okay, we can observe how it dies. It dies by basically roaring, which is another example of the string theory phase, because life and death become blurred as well. And it makes us see that really death is just a variation of life. A different expression of life, if you will, or just the proof that perhaps life is actually a variation of death. Or a very modern Estonian painter said that we often despise that which we do not understand, and in turn begin to pillage villages, engage in genocide, or sometimes just plain old shoplifting, but it all boils down to one thing. When you die, you have three choices. Choice 1, you accept who you are. Choice 3, you do not accept who you are. And choice 4, you believe. Well, now I don't know what's happening here. I'm stuck for some reason. Okay, I think I solved the problem this time. The zipline didn't work, so I'll simply swim towards my goal. There's a dead dinosaur here. There we go. Now I'll jump into the water. There's fire underwater, which is an interesting phenomena, which also only happens in the string theory phase. And here we'll face our first cutscene.
Pardon me, if that was just your way of trying the doors for me.
With Atomica on my keyring.
Though not anymore. So after you.
As you can see, the Italian person has
somehow is in
two
my favor.
bodies in
So
his
indulge me about the dagger.
in
I'd be
his
indebted
possession.
for life.
And there's one light one and one dark one, and they fight with each other over who gets to rule the main body. And the black things coming out there are his darkness trying to consume him. And he kills himself so the darkness wouldn't consume him and make his whole body evil. But as you can see, his light side survives and just sits there. And Lara goes insane with this sight and starts just scratching at a box until you can see through it, just picking at it.
Gianni Bartelli, Via Caravelli, Venice.
And we go to Venice.